Hello.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Shraddha Chakrabarti and welcome back to episode 9. Yes, episode 9 of PEP TALK. This is a series where I share a little about something that I've learned, that I keep learning with you all in the hope of helping you with whatever I can. Okay? So, the topic for today is turn your pain into power. Yes, that's right. Turn your pain into power. What does that mean? Well, what that basically means is that every negative experience that you've had in your life, every little bad experience that you've had, turn it into something that you can make use of. Okay? For example, I'll give my personal example. Okay? Um, there was a rough patch in my life. I was going through something, and at that point in time, and even you must be doing it if you believe in God or in the universe or whatever it is that you believe in, you start questioning that, oh my God, I believe in God, so I'll take God's reference. I used to ask God, why is this happening to me? What did I do? I never did wrong for that person. I never thought bad about that person. I never did anything that would hurt the other person. Then why did I get hurt the same way? Or, why did I get hurt in a worse manner? What did I do? And honestly speaking, it won't make sense in that moment of time. It will not make sense in the momentarily, because that's your time to learn. Okay, listen to me. I'll Not everything is about karma. Some things are about lessons. Like I mentioned in my previous videos, not everyone that comes in your life is meant to stay. Some people come into your life to teach you certain lessons. My lessons have been learning patience. I have been very impatient in my a couple of months ago. Up till a couple of months ago, I was very impatient. I was very impulsive. I still am impulsive, but it is much much better than what it used to be earlier. And um and i would i would not understand back then why this is happening. Why am I having to go through this experience when I've not done anything wrong, when I have not done anything bad for that person, or not have any sort of bad intentions. But what I didn't realize back then was that God is trying to teach me something. And listen, God gave me signs. I chose to ignore them. I chose to ignore them. And yes, that had a purpose too, because if I didn't ignore them, I would not have learned what I have learned today. I would have been the pushover that I was. I would let people manipulate me. I would let people make a fool out of me and just listen to everything they have to say and just buy everything that they have to say without critically analyzing anything. So that I had to learn, and I learned it the harder way. But I'm really thankful now to God for teaching me what I've learned. And listen, it is on you. I chose to take my lessons from it and not sulk about it. I chose to not play the victim. I chose to get the most positive outcome out of it that I possibly could. Because how is it benefiting me? Sulking about that situation, staying in that situation and crying about it, how is that benefiting me? I am mentally being drained. I'm physically being drained. I'm not learning anything. There's no evolution. There's no growth. So why not make the best out of a certain situation? And listen, no one is going to empathize or sympathize with you. Okay, you cry one day, you cry 2 days. Okay, they might understand. They might sit with you. But the third day, listen, we are grown ups. Okay, no one has the time to listen to you all the time crying about your experiences and feeling bad about them. You yourself don't have the time to do that. Would you do that for another person repeatedly? No, you wouldn't. And after a certain point of time, I personally, I would not respect a person if they don't choose to do something about what has happened to them. Okay, because life goes on. Life doesn't stop without anyone. Life doesn't stop at your breakup. Life doesn't stop at you losing a loved one. Life doesn't stop at you getting a bad grade at an exam. Life goes on, and it only goes on in a good manner if you choose to do something about it. Okay, life will go on regardless, but it depends on you what you want to do about it. If you want it to go on positively, if you want to make use out of it, it depends on you and you completely. People go about choosing the easier way, victimizing themselves and feeling sad for themselves, and oh my god, he did that to me, what did I do to deserve that? I have been such a loving girl, maybe I was just not good enough. And are you stupid? Have you lost it? Sit down with yourself and okay, you know what, take a diary. I've taught you how to journal. Take your journal diary and sit down and introspect yourself. Start writing about things that you like, start writing about your qualities, and start writing about your flaws, and notice how many flaws you have and how many qualities you have, and then question yourself that, oh my god, if I was never good enough for him. Have you lost it? Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe the other person had his or her listen, we're humans. It's normal to grow out of certain things, to grow out of certain relationships. Okay, just because someone came, your crush, you talk to your crush for a couple of days, a meaningful relationship is different. A long term relationship is different, where both of you have the same viewpoints, where both of you have the same shared future, where both of you have the equal amount of attachment, the equal amount of intellect. Okay, that is different. I'm not talking about that. But every crush you've ever had, every friendship that you've ever had, is not meant to stay in your life. And listen, having tons of friends and having multiple relationships is not going to add meaning and value to your life. That just shows that you're not complete in your own self. Okay, stop feeling sad for yourself, and stop that pity party. No one is going to sit with you and join you. You're going to be alone. There's a saying that goes, laugh and the world will laugh with you, but when you're alone, no one is going to cry with you. Okay, no one likes a person who is in their own pity party. No one likes them. A person who is confident, a person who knows that okay, this happened, it's okay. Yes, I feel bad, I'll allow myself to feel bad about it, I'll allow myself to cry about it. But going into depression and losing your appetite, how is that benefiting you? How is that benefiting you? It is going to make you physically weak, it's going to make you mentally weak. You are really good in academics, you're really good at a lot of things, it's just going to suck the life out of you. Do not do that. Instead, you turn it into fuel. Okay, fuel to give you power. Use it. Listen, every pain is like an opportunity, it's like a motivating factor. It should be like God's indication that listen, I have much, much, much better plans for you. And I did not believe in it either. Trust me, I did not. But it happens. It happens. If God takes away a certain relationship from your life, He's making room for a better relationship to come. If God is subtracting a friendship from your life, He's making room for a better friend. If God is taking away certain things from you, a job, maybe your grade, it is to teach you something, honey. Okay, it is not so that you are being held back from reaching your full potential. It is in fact like an acceleration. It's like pushing you towards your best self. And if you don't know what failure is about, you will not know what winning is all about. You'll not understand the value of winning until or unless you lose. किसी भी चीज की वैल्यू तब होती है जब हम उसको बहुत मेहनत से कमाते हैं. And that's why the best anyone who's very good in their field, if you talk to them, they'll not tell you that they got it overnight or they were sleeping the entire day and they got it. No, they worked their it took their blood, sweat and tears to earn what they did, and it's all worth it. That's when you realize the value of winning, the value of attaining what you wanted, because you worked hard for it, you slogged your way out for this. And that will only happen if you stop the pity party. if you realize that it happened to you because God knew that you had the strength to endure it. He wouldn't have given it to you if he didn't know that you didn't have the strength, if he didn't know that you can make something out of it. Prove the people wrong. And listen, people don't have to know everything that's going on in your life, okay? One thing about me is that I might be going through the worst phase of my life, but I'll never show it here, because that'll just give the other person power over me. They'll know that it's so easy to determine what she thinks about and how she feels. It is so easy. She's an open book, like I've mentioned in my previous videos as well. Do not do that. Do not do that. Don't let your emotions take control over you. You are there's a difference between animals and humans, okay? The basic difference is that we know how to control our emotions. We'll not just go out and start eating the other person alive. No, that's what makes us different. Use your brain. God has given us a brain. Use it. Don't just think from here. Think from here. Okay, once this stops working, this comes in play. Use it. And like I said in the topic, turn your pain into power. That's it for today's video. If you liked it, if you have any suggestions, my comment box is open, my DMs are open, my Instagram link is there in my bio, in my description. And if you want me to talk about anything, if you want to talk to me about anything, I'm here for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.